Our first story comes from right here in the NCR, Delhi's air quality. It continues to remain in the very poor category as we speak. Today, primary schools in the national capital will be reopening. Remember, they were closed on Saturday because of pollution levels. Pollution and air quality in particular had plunged into the severe category just a few days ago. Now, today, outdoor activities will also be resumed for all classes. There was also a temporary stoppage of that. Directions of work from home have been amended. Offices have been told to function at full capacity from today. Now, in more details that have changed in the last few days, the Delhi government has also lifted the ban on construction work and, importantly, the entry of all diesel vehicles into the capital. Very quickly, I want to walk you through reactions to the air quality right now. Take a look, and then we'll connect with a reporter on the ground.
दिल्ली सरकार ने प्राइमरी स्कूल्स बंद किए पहले कुछ दिनों के लिए और आज से वो फिर से चालू हो रहे हैं। आपको लगता है कहीं ना कहीं बहुत जल्दबाजी में ले लिया ये कदम?
बहुत जल्दबाजी में कदम ले लिया क्योंकि ये पॉल्यूशन तो बहुत है, लेकिन मैंने अभी भी मेरा बेटा सेंट माइकल स्कूल में पढ़ता है, वहाँ भी एक्टिविटीज मॉर्निंग की सब हो रही है। छोटा वो 4th क्लास में है, लेकिन अभी भी वो मॉर्निंग एक्टिविटीज सब कर रहे हैं।
जल्दबाजी है, इसके लिए टाइम देना चाहिए बच्चों को, पेरेंट्स को भी, क्योंकि छोटे बच्चों के लिए बहुत रिस्की है ये। और बाकी गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है देखते हैं आगे। अभी तक तो कोई डिसीजन का गलती है देखा जाए तो। स्कूल वाले या गवर्नमेंट है, कोई भी सुनती किसकी, किसी की नहीं सुनती। कितने भी पेरेंट्स पहले ही हमने किसी दो के एप्लीकेशन लगाई है किसी अलग मतलब मैटर पे, लेकिन कोई सुनवाई नहीं है उसके बारे में।
We've also brought you multiple reports over the last few days of doctors telling us that there's been a surge in patients suffering from asthma attacks and respiratory problems, also blood pressure because of the air quality in the capital. This was particularly as the AQI dipped just a few days ago. It's with that concern perhaps that we're seeing parents too, as you just saw, voicing concerns as they're sending their young wards, their young children back to primary schools today. Now, we're going to bring you more ground coverage of the story in Delhi, but right before we do that, we also want to bring you an AQI update. We also want to tell you about stubble burning levels as they've been continuing across Punjab and Haryana. Now, it's important to note that farmers have cited a lack of options as stubble burning has continued to turn air toxic in northern India. I want to bring you more reports of the numbers, though. Let's try to be more specific. Before we do, my colleague Akash with us to bring us a quick ground report of the situation in Delhi. Akash, good morning. We just heard interviews you'd brought us from parents who've just dropped their kids to school. It's about 9 a.m., so we're just 2 hours into the school day for a lot of these young children. Can you walk us through the air quality reports coming in right now from across the capital?
Right. So you see, Toya, as far as the current air quality index of the national capital is concerned, so it is somewhere hovering around 350 or 360, which is in the very poor category, but is better than what we have reported in the past few days. Also, talking about parents, so parents are not at all happy with the fact that primary schools are getting reopened from today onwards, and it is happening after the CAQM's decision where they decided to revoke the stage 4 implementation in the national capital, stage 4 of the graded response action plan. So under this stage, primary schools were shut, and also the entry of trucks inside the national capital was put on ban, and also BS3, BS4 diesel vehicles were banned in the national capital. But as of now, as far as these measures are concerned, so Delhi government has decided that schools will be reopening from today onwards, and also these trucks are allowed in the national capital. Further, talking about the pollution level as of now, so because of the wind speed and also the wind direction, this condition is getting better, and as far as the predictions by SAFAR is concerned, so it has been said that condition will get better. Also, talking about the current condition, so we know that we have got some sort of respite in the figures, but talking about the overall category, Toya, so this is again very harmful because we are still in the very bad category, very poor category in fact. We are seeing a whole lot of politics over it where both the parties are blaming each other, but ground condition is that parents are not at all happy with the decision, and they are saying that initially it was decided very late that yes, we are going to shut these primary schools, and now even when we are in the very poor category, government has decided to reopen these schools. Also on the other side, in the national capital, BS3 and BS4 diesel vehicles are banned, and these vehicles are not allowed on road, and there are around 5 lakh vehicles which are technically off road from last 2-3 days, and these vehicle owners are also facing issues because in case they are coming on road, they'll be fined with 20,000 rupees. So people are somewhere facing a number of issues, be it the pollution, be it this fine problem, and be it the other problems.
Okay.
But we are seeing politics all around where both the parties are blaming each other.
Akash, stay with us, please. I want to now tell our audiences, you can call us in live. We do want to hear what you have to say on this. Is the government correct in reopening schools? We want to focus on this story. You can call the number 0120-434-1895. We're showing it to you on your screens. We have our first caller with us right now. Augustine is with us from Delhi. Augustine, good morning. Augustine, I want to ask you first, are you a parent? What is your response to this move that's just come in?
Yeah, very good morning to you, and thanks for having me on this morning show of yours. It's a very, very important and vital topic what we are discussing today, this morning. It's regarding the future of our country. These are the children, those who are future, correct? So, what I'm trying to tell this government through your channel is that please sit across with all the responsible people, right from the LG. In fact, if the PMO also is to be roped in, please do all the necessary, come on a same page. Every year this is happening in Delhi. And there should be a permanent solution to this,
Right.
It's not a temporary thing of like 5-6 days, your school is shut, and the December thing is gone, the wind blows, and after that it's finished. And then again we go back to square one the next year. So, as a parent, I want to tell that these are our future of our country. Secondly, what I'm trying to tell you is, this is the national capital. Now, all these embassies, all these foreign bodies are sitting right in Delhi. Do you think that our national capital will not go for a toss for all the wrong reasons? So, keeping all the indifferences in mind with all the different political parties and scenarios in this, so what I'm trying to tell you is that we should come on a common platform, at least for the future of our country.
Right. Augustine, what's particularly tricky, obviously, I agree with you. I think most residents of Delhi would agree with you. What's tricky is the MCD elections are right around the corner. And I think that's led to an increase in the politicization of this issue, in fact.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Because, see, every political party has their own agenda, has their own priority, has their own viewpoint. But who is the suffering in between this? It's the people of Delhi. It's the people of Delhi NCR. Am I right? So if we have an anti-party in UP as well as in Haryana, but we are like in between, sandwich in between.
Right.
If our Delhi government says one thing, the Haryana government and the UP government goes against it. You can have political differences, but not on the future kids of our country.
Right, and not on the
or not on the health. Not on the health of the senior citizens in this Delhi NCR region.
Okay, Augustine, do stay with us. I actually need to go over because we do have more callers joining us in. Again, for our audiences, you can call us on the number on the bottom of your screens, 0120-434-1895.